And there were a number of things that came along. No Child Left Behind was a federal thing, but again, it said, no, you states, you come up with what you want. So it's still a state endeavor. Well, the No Child Left Behind was a huge failure. I always like to say No Child Left Behind is really well named because what it did was it dropped the standards so low that truly no child was left behind, because we kept lowering the test standards because not enough kids were passing them, and so ultimately it really was aptly named. So now they've decided that they're going to do a new and improved version. And what's that definition of insanity?
Where you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting new, different results.
Yes, yes. Well, that's what the Common Core state standards really are. But there's an interesting thing here. The influence now in government is threefold. The Congress, the U.S. Department of Education, and Bill Gates. Bill Gates. On the team that put together these ideas for Common Core curriculum, the majority of them were from the Bill Gates Foundation, who represented technology, big business. Interesting, there was not one educator on that committee. Not one teacher. They didn't call me. They should have, but they didn't. But they came up with this document, and I'm just going to read a little bit of it. It says, the parties support a state-led effort. State-led, we're still at the state level, and not a federal effort to develop a common core of state standards. Now I want to stop right there and just go back. Who are the parties that do this? They are the three I just mentioned. Congress, U.S. Department of Education, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The original 135 Common Core Development Group was heavily stacked with people associated with Gates-funded organizations and many members with connections that read like a list of Wall Street financial corporations, in addition to global research and development and technology companies already heavily invested in our defense, security, and energy. That's who made these new standards. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty heavily loaded government, private enterprise
Agenda.
agenda. Thank you.